Hey y'all, hey, we back. We
Are
back.
we back?
We are back.
We
Sorry.
just deleted 35 minutes of greatness for some bullshit. Like, I want y'all to know, like, we really recorded like 30, 35 minutes of some really good, funny shit that I can't remember. Like, wowzers. Y'all really have no life, nor do y'all got no bitches. Because people with bitches don't act like that. I am just wowed.
The phenomenal Mexican says those are the weird homosexual 7-8 talks about.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're I
they
don't know.
gotta be.
They're
Any
sick,
man with some open ass saved in his phone?
ma'am.
Well,
I
anybody that
don't
got
want to have
shit
to
like
take this
that.
one down. I don't want to have to take this one down too. This y'all. So we tried a thing. We tried a new thing that didn't work. Okay, fail. F. We flunked on that one. Okay, I won't be doing that again. I'm gonna have to talk to my brother BF to see how he vets these people because people are really sick. Now, not that I didn't already know that folks are sick, but people are really, really sick. And I don't know, especially, I don't want to say that either, but I'm glad it was, I'm glad it was, those were not people that look like me. Y'all are some sick individuals, very sick. I mean, never, ever again. Not never again. Not ever. And right, they use people's names in the chat. They're very clever, evil fuckers. But
Cause
whatever.
why y'all been watching the people that watch us? Like y'all, they literally just had to have just done that shit. Cause they in here right now. I don't know, but
Sickos.
yeah,
Absolute sickos.
we
Sick.
not finna play with y'all.
We not finna play with y'all at all.
No.
We not finna play with y'all at all. My bad. My bad to the chat. The real chat. The real family that fools with us for real. Please accept my apology. I knew people was crazy, but I didn't know they was crazy and would be over here with the foolishness.
We don't
My
bother
bad.
nobody.
We don't bother nobody. But okay, whatever. Yeah, and they just sit around and wait to do that. Like you are really the biggest loser. Like the biggest. The big,
Okay, Jeffrey Dahmers.
yeah,
That's what Jeffrey Dahmers.
yeah,
Y'all are weird, and I don't know about all of that because I ain't never in my life. I
yeah,
just
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
I'm mad that
Anywho,
we had to delete that whole fucking set
quickly.
fast.
And
I'm speechless now. I don't even.
yeah, we ain't gonna hold y'all long, cause
Yeah, we just came back to apologize to y'all, really, because
yeah,
we
really, we
trying to
came
do
back to
something
apologize. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
new, and you see what happened. We can't even do that new, so don't expect to do that shit no more. Y'all won't be talking to us because we ain't them. And however BF be dealing with them folks, that's we gonna let BF deal with that shit because we don't deal with that over here. Like we really
Yeah.
just tried to give y'all a different option because boxing was slow. And we know a lot of people watch this show. I know y'all like the content. You really
Yeah.
couldn't help yourself. This was your opportunity for greatness, and you thought you got one in. Congratulations.
Sick ass.
Yeah.
I hope you meet. Let me stop. Um, Anthony Overton. He says, "What are y'all talking about?" Anthony, we did a show earlier, just seconds ago. We were on here, and I don't know who you are, Anthony. You probably I don't know who you are, but we had some idiots to come on the show. I allowed some idiots to come on the show, and they were idiots. They do what idiots do. They had a nanosecond to show their naked ass, and that's what they did. So, um, Jason says we were making tonight's episode a classic. Can you just edit that old video? Don't let this stop y'all from dropping a link in the future. Jason, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get my trigger finger quicker.
Now we ain't even gonna now.
No, okay,
Y'all
yeah.
can go back and watch Friday. Friday was
Yeah.
funny. This is gonna be weird. People gonna click on this video and be like, well, what the hell happened? When you're coming in now We had some graphic shit going on for the last like 5 minutes because we opened the chat up and allowed people to come in and kind of like talk boxing with us
on the panel.
Decided to be cannibals. So with that being said, we not doing that no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And Talib Cunningham, he says, I'm not, yeah, you don't want to be a pilgrim no more. He says, I'm back. Call me Talib. Talib it is, Talib. Talib it is. Talib it is. Yes. Exactly, Pablo. That's what I was thinking. It was him with his, yeah. No, I took the whole video down, Jason, so it shouldn't be reported because it doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, so we just came back really to apologize. Yeah. Our bad for trying to spice it up and do a little something different tonight. Yeah. Was it anything else that we were supposed to be talking about?
We probably had a shitload with the string on because we was on a roll. We was just pulling shit out the air and shit. We was talking about Jamal, and I'm ruined for it tonight. I need a drink. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I don't even know what to even say no more. I had no Aracelli's back because I ain't no way. I can't be dealing with shit like this. Araceli is back next week, and yeah.
Alrighty then, y'all. We'll return. I don't know. We'll return sometime next week.
I'm scarred.
Well, what kind of okay? Jay Good says there's still some corn to pop. Okay, what else can we talk about, Jay Good? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Y'all put it in the chat. You don't even have to super chat. Put it in the chat. We reading the chat. What other things can we cook on before we go? Because I need a you are glad you missed it, Trillium. You are glad you missed it. What I was going to talk about, I do have written down, was why is AB calling out Nate Diaz? What is that about?
Because he finna fight Rolly. Rolly talking about fighting Nate Diaz, and now all of a sudden they talking about fighting the same opponent. It's because they finna fight each other. Gotta cancel it out. Nate Diaz is the exponent. You gotta cancel him out. That only gonna leave AB and Rolly.
Now, I did see a video where somebody was saying that they got confirmation that they got not confirmation, but they got a source that was telling them that Rolly and AB are supposed to fight at the end of the year sometime. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go. That sounds like a feasible plan. I don't know if AB want to fight Rolly though. I ain't calling Rolly no world beater, but I don't know if that's a good comeback fight for Adrian, because Rolly fights at 135, at the most 140. Adrian ain't fought at 140. He like way overweight, right? Like, well, he was, right?
He 215. He 215.
No,
I keep telling you, he's 215. And when Rolly call him fat, he gonna be in a wheelchair. That man cannot make 140 nothing no more.
I don't think he can either.
He cannot.
I don't think he can either. I think that's why he didn't fight what's his face the last fight. What's the brother name? Who he was supposed to fight that would have been
Figueroa.
a good. That's why he didn't fight Figueroa, because he was overweight. And speaking of Figueroa, honey, did you see?
I saw you, Brandon. You know what? Now, we're going to talk about it because they have a habit of bringing up these. Y'all know how I feel, and as a Mexican woman, I got to do it. Young Brandon Lee was in jail this past weekend.
Did you see that?
I did.
Now, Brandon, you'd have seen your brother struggle with this. Why why you not Ubering, young man? Why you out there driving under the influence like this, young
Young
man?
and crazy, young and dumb. And like, I hate to say it, we all done took our chances doing crazy stuff in life.
This is
But you,
true.
sir, you're a little different because there's a lot of eyes on you all the time. So you can't go out and do those things. That's like Errol. They didn't want Errol to have fun. They wanted Errol to be in the gym 24/7, eat, sleeping, eating the damn gym. It don't work like that. These folks have lives, but you got to be careful.
Very careful, very careful. That at this point, like, it's hard for me to give a pass for like a drinking and driving situation because it's too many other outlets. It's too many Ubers and Lyfts and other stuff you can do to not put yourself in harm's way like that, especially when you've seen the destruction of what it has done, close to you. That's just not, I don't like that. I didn't like that. I was very disappointed with young Brandon about that. And I know he's young and all of that. Just certain stuff. That's like playing Russian roulette. I'm a bit harsh about that kind of stuff. So I'm very disappointed with young Brandon about that. He know better. He knows better. He knows better. He knows better. It's yeah. I don't. He does not wear lipstick, Miami. He just has really pink lips. Stop. Yeah, so back to Rolly and AB. Would you rather him fight Nate Diaz or would you rather him fight Rolly?
I'd rather him fight Rolly. Only because I want to see the build up to that fight, and I want to see him in that wheelchair sometime during that time. Have y'all noticed every time he get ready to fight, there's a wheelchair somewhere involved? I know it's not just me. He be in an elevator on the wheelchair. He be in a club in a wheelchair. I didn't see that in a club in a wheelchair. Oh, he acted like he had a seizure one time. Yeah, AB is fully. He needs to be locked up in a room that's all white, got a little pad, something a little soft on the ground, just in case he starts to throw himself on it. He needs to go get evaluated. I just want to see the wheelchair. I know it's coming. Because the first time Rolly called him fat, which Rolly's going to call him fat more than once. He's
Are you gonna be upset with Rolly for calling him? No.
Because they run 215 pounds. I've told y'all, I feel like he owed me money. I feel like he owed me money, so I don't care how people talk about him. It's going to be amazing. He's going to be all kinds of fat bitches, and I'm telling you, he going to get in that wheelchair, friend. Wait on it. When I send you a picture of him in that wheelchair, don't say nothing because you know it's coming. And then he going to have the nerve to be looking all feeble and shit. Get somewhere. He ain't fooling nobody. You know how your granny say, you ain't fooling me?
You ain't fooling me. You ain't fooling me. I would only want to see him fight Rolly for the lead up. That's the only reason why I would prefer that if he fights at all, that he fight Rolly. I just would love to see the lead up and the shit talking that comes with that fight. That's going to be the main event for me as far as I'm concerned. What they do in the ring, well, whatever. But the lead up, the press conferences, all the shit talking back and forth, that is going to be the main event for me. So if that happens, I will be shocked, but I will be very excited about the lead up and the build up to that fight if it should happen. So since we're not getting Spence and Crawford, and it's not like I don't think they're going to fight anybody else. Seems like they won't be fighting this year. what are you gathering from all of the Twitter back and forth that's going on? What are you gathering is the reason why this fight is not happening?
In my good Jamel Hearing voice, my good friend, he said, we getting all the shit talking and none of the fights. And it's crazy because he was right. We getting all the fans, we bickering back and forth with each other, calling each other all kind of weird ass names. But to see everybody come together, be on one ground and say, fuck it, I like it. Because at this point, if y'all don't make this shit happen, fuck y'all. Now, it's some bud tards out there.
How many of them? Who? How,
20.
no, who? How, both of them? Did that you say?
Both of them. Fuck them. Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the fight happens for the fans. Because like I said, there are some bud tards, there are some arrow tards out there that be saying some stupid shit. Like, come on. Be for real. Nobody's scared of nobody. That's what I want people to stop. I don't think this is a fear thing. I think this is really all about just money. Just money. But all of a sudden talking about transparency when he originally, so all the sources say, had agreed to the damn number. Now all of a sudden the number ain't good enough. Number ain't right. Now you need transparency. Why Bomac didn't read that contract good the first time?
The way he read the Pac-Man contract, the way he had a microscope on that contract with Pacquiao, and ultimately said, "No, we're not gonna do this." I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you, Sheena, for the super sticker. Thank you.
But yeah, no, I really, both of them. If they don't do this shit.
And what Jay Good said. Jay Good said, outside of the fans, the shit talk is one-sided, team-wise. Ain't that the truth? Isn't it funny how folks, you know, some folks be having their capes on tight,
Squeezing the throats.
Tight. What's up? Who is this? CL Trick, Rick the Ruler. Thank you so much. Tell your queen we said what's up. And Brent Fox, how you doing, Brent? Brent says just jump back on, but I'm letting it be known we protect our women here, transracial or otherwise. Real consequences. Thank you, Brent. Thank you, Brent. We appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Yes, Jay Good. They stay on the mic over there. They stay talking, stay yapping, stay typing. What? I'm sitting back and I'm watching it all and I'm taking it in. And if it ever happens, like you said, friend, if it ever transpires, I think all of this is not going to bode well for Budrick. I just don't think, coupled with the fact that he's been out of the ring for so long, I don't think all this extra yapping that's coming from Team Crawford is going to help him once the bell rings and the gloves are on. That's just me. I don't know. I don't pretend to know the particulars about the contracts and what. I don't know none of it. All I know is we were supposed to have this fight before the year was up, and it does not look like it's going to happen. I don't know who said what and who shot John. I don't know. But I'm mad because it ain't happening as of yet. Now, I haven't given up complete hope, but I'm tired of y'all.
Fuck them. Both of them. Both of them. And guess what else? We done talking about y'all goddamn asses. Because I got on Twitter and Budrick and Team Budrick, his promoter. You know what? Everybody been talking about Bud ain't got no fucking promoter. Yes, he do. He got a promoter, his sister. And he need to let Bomac go and let his sister run his fucking business. Cause for real, she be the only one going hard for Bud the way she go hard for Bud. And she go hard for motherfucking her brother.
Hard in the paint.
You will get windmilled in the streets, okay? Behind her brother. But for real, she should be his promotion. Because when it's time to get out there for her brother, she be the one out there with the shit. I don't want to hear nothing about Bernie. I don't want to hear about nothing about Bomac or his titties. None of that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm finna start drinking. Because the folks didn't ruin my night. So now I have to go and recamp myself. He needs somebody to go hard for him like that. Because Top Rank wasn't doing it.
No.
He's the king, pound for pound. Cool. But what that do?
Not nothing.
But when Letitia get her ass out there and it's time to fucking go hard for her brother, she going hard for her brother. All she needs is Team Crawford outfit.
Hard in the paint. You know she got one.
I know. But when it's time for him to get up there and talk, she needs to grab the mic and she needs to lean over and let him whisper in her ear and she translate that shit into the shit that she be talking.
So she can put her own stank on it.
Yeah. Like when you be like, friend, and I have to come say it for it's like that, friend. Cause you my big sister, you the quiet one. So you're not gonna go and say what I would say, because I'm vile. There is not a limit to the things that I say. It has to be done. She literally is capable of doing it. Why Budrick don't let her?
Oh,
I don't know.
I gotta agree with you on that. I think that would make for great promotion. I can't say because she handles it. She talks that shit well. She does. She talks it well.
And you know why, Jay Good? You know why his team wasn't vocal when he said something about racism? It's because there was no racism. So they know where to be quiet at. Some people don't know how to shut their goddamn mouth. Some people do. You ain't finna fuck up my money, not all of it. You can fuck up some of it, not all of it. A tiny bit? So, you ain't messing up all my money.
Did we ever figure out what happened to the lawsuit?
What lawsuit?
Is the lawsuit still going on? Like, y'all, what happened to the lawsuit? I haven't been up on it. I haven't heard the latest on it. Is the lawsuit still pending? Was the lawsuit thrown out? What happened with the lawsuit?
What lawsuit?
Yeah.
What lawsuit? The one they dropped? Because that shit
it was dropped.
Yeah. It's funny how, like Budrick wasn't getting none of the big fights. Bud was fighting what he wanted to fight over there at Top Rank. Told y'all that long time ago, but nobody want to listen to me. No, Bomac and his titties are not one, they are two. The titties got a mind of their own. That's why when he be wearing them shirts and them sweatshirts and he be in there moving, they be thinking and then he be thinking too. They ain't never coming on this show. I can't get my life together. I told Bud to come on the show. I don't want Bomac on the show.
Friend.
I don't want to talk to Bomac because there's questions that I got. He ain't going to want to answer for me. Because why wasn't the money moving fast enough for Manny? How much money was you expecting to get? Because this ain't about Bud. You need to make sure Bud got enough money so he can give you more money so you can go eat it up.
Okay.
No, you're not. Don't click that. No, we not. because y'all be wanting me to say the shit that I really want to say. Fine, fuck it. We got cut off earlier. So here's my opportunity to say all the shit that I have to say. There's questions that I got for Bomac that he will not be able to answer. Because I'm gonna want to know, like, how much did you need, Bomac? Really? Because Bud wants to fight. But just like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, you was talking about, oh, we got what Errol want. And if he wants something, he gonna have to make sacrifices. What, a meal allowance? What more do you fucking need? Don't cut me off. I don't give a shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. Period. I don't feel like this is about Bud at this point. I'm not mad at Bud. I'm mad at Bomac. Because he didn't fight Manny. Because of Bomac. The money wasn't moving fast enough. How fast did you want it to move? McDonald's line fast? Jack in the Box. Whataburger's lines is slow. So I need to know, like, in according to time and lines, how fast was it supposed to move for you?
Ma'am.
Because Bud wasn't saying all of this shit. Bud was quiet.
Bud is typically very quiet until he like gives his resume on Twitter and whatnot. But typically, Bud don't say much. He doesn't.
Let his sister do the fucking talking. At least when she come out and fucking say something, I'd rather listen to her say it. And she not bad on the eyes. I don't want to get up there and listen to Jigglypuff sit up there and tell me the shit is some goddamn lies that end up being some lies later. BFTV ran that to that man, ran it down, ran through it. Bomac is the reason Manny Pacquiao versus Crawford didn't happen. The meal allowance wasn't big enough. Neither is it big enough for the Spence fight. He need a 5-star meal for all the fucking camp. 3 meals. Then he teaching Keyshawn his badass fucking ways and sassiness. Now Keyshawn getting out there rolling his neck like fucking Bomac do. Get me out of here. I'm sick of this shit. I'm not bullshitting. I'm sick of it.
Okay, y'all. Yeah, Boxiana the Menace. Not ever selling Boxiana. Okay, that's who that was. That's how she feels about this. All right. And I can't say I don't agree. I can't.
Manny deserved 40 million. Manny Pacquiao is the bag, just like Floyd. Floyd, I don't think y'all passed math. And when y'all got to college, y'all had to take remedial fucking algebra. That first 1 + 1 = 1 class. If Nick owned Queens of D and I own Ring, can somebody tell me if I take her to court, can I get my company back if she owns Queens of D and I own Ring? So you mean to tell me if something happened, she's not going to get the larger part of the money when we get paid? If Nick owns Queens of D and I own the Ring, that means she getting 75% of the money. You guys, then y'all be, oh, Bud, he got to go and he didn't been undisputed one time and he a 3-weight division champ. All right, cool. So you mean to tell me that counts right now at 147 for him to get A-side money? Absolutely fucking not. Go back to remedial math. That's where I want y'all to start. Then I want y'all to find Bud some goddamn promotional company. Okay? Y'all go talking to Letitia and tell Tisha she got the bread. Go get licensed so she can promote her brother correctly. No, Juice, you can't come in here and fucking talk because somebody then came in here and ruined our stream. Not once, not twice. But you can put your comments in the comments.
And that's all you can do.
Let him stay, Joseph. Bring him back.
That's all he can do. That's all you can do.
Y'all didn't ruin it.
Okay, but Bomac's bosom, he says, I need 20 pounds of oxtails, 100 pounds of catfish, 30 pounds of sweet potato pies, 200 pie biscuits, and a small Diet Coke, or else this fight won't happen.
The meal list. The meal list is probably long. It's a meal allowance, and the money ain't moving fast enough. I'm still stuck on Bo Mac saying they got what Errol Spence wants. And if he want it, he's gonna have to make some sacrifices. This Bud fight. Bud ain't saying none of this shit. And what's crazy is I'm always listening to Letitia say, y'all don't want Bud to start talking. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Yes, we
Yes,
do. Yeah, we actually do. Tell it. Tell it all. Tell it all. And Ashley 54, we do have a Twitter and an IG.
we do.
Queens of the Ring. You can find it same name on IG and on Twitter. Yeah. Um that Diet Coke took me out. But yes, I would love for Budrick to start talking. I would love for him to say something with meaning, though. Like, don't run down your resume because we already know that. Tell us something we don't know. Okay. Enlighten us about what's going on if you're gonna talk, and if your people gonna talk, enlighten us, or just don't say nothing. Like, I'm not big on folks just talking and saying a whole bunch of nothing and keeping up confusion and whatnot. I don't like that. So if you're gonna be talking, if you're gonna be out here tweeting and all of that good stuff, tell me something good. Tell me something useful. Don't stir the pot with filler. Give me something that I can sink my teeth into, because y'all ain't really saying much. You're saying shit, but you ain't saying a lot of shit. You ain't giving me nothing to go on, nothing to grow on, and I don't like that.
And
I
like,
mean,
I don't want y'all to think that we letting giving Errol no passes.
no, but we can't say nothing to Errol because Errol ain't saying nothing. He's just being quiet. He ain't got nothing to say. He's shutting the fuck up. That's all you can do when the shit ain't going the way it's supposed to go. Sit down and shut up. Sit down and shut your ass up. They over here got a whole lot to say and saying a whole lot of nothing. Shut up. Shut up. Shit. Shut up. I don't want to hear that shit.
Speaking of shutting up and what people need to stop doing, I want y'all to know something. When you use a burner account, you can always find out who that account belongs to. It's not hard. And a whole lot of these celebrities are stupid. So they go and they create burner accounts under their same name in a pretense of a fan page or some shit like that. Sometimes it be these celebrities, because these folks are weird if you haven't noticed. Um, did you see Javante today in his little tweet?
Yes, I did see the altered picture that was tweeted from the account of Gervonta Davis. I did. Um,
He left the Mary J. Blige boots on. He left
with,
the boots on.
with ashy knees though.
The knees was, but see, I'm gonna tell you something about Tank. I do believe Tank got a few burners. And I didn't already got one of them out on Twitter, but I'm gonna figure out that one for Instagram. And when I do, I'm gonna bust that bitch wide open. Everybody to see, you gonna have to stand on your ground. All that tweeting and deleting, posting and deleting, you gotta stop doing that. But one thing I will give him credit for is telling Ryan Garcia, next time it ain't gonna be no hee-hees and ha-has. I'm beginning your ass.
For real, for real. And for those of y'all who don't know what we're talking about, we're talking about Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't know if it was his real page or not, but it was a tweet that was sent out. It looked like an altered picture. That picture where Floyd had on his Fendi coat and boots. But this particular picture had him missing his pants, and it had just his legs out in ashy knees. And there was no caption. Was there any caption? Or was it just the picture?
It was just the picture. And you know what? And still, I'm glad you came in here. You said I look like the black Miss Piggy. I'm gonna tell you about Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy had been in a chokehold. Not just any kind of chokehold. She had Kermit in a choke hole, sir. Kermit was the Muppet So I just want you to realize when you get ready to call somebody Miss Piggy and all them shits, remember who they have in a chokehold, okay?
Who is?
Somebody that got out of here. You know I like reading the comments.
Do we know the name so I could go ahead and put a
Yeah, they already did it. No, it's
Oh,
fine.
okay. It was handled. It was handled. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you,
y'all got
Reggie.
something about me.
Thank
When
you,
you
Reggie.
come here and talk shit back to me, you have to be prepared for what I say about you. That's why y'all go and y'all come in here and y'all burn us. Y'all won't come in here under y'all real shit because I go down through there. Okay? So I don't give a damn about what y'all think about me. I got Kermit in a chokehold. Remember that at the end of the day.
Well, we're not gonna say the chokehold because people be concerned about.
Good. They better be concerned about him today.
Okay. 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 Well. Okay. All right. Well, y'all. Ma'am, is there anything else that we wanted to talk? Yes, VJ is here. Phenomenal Mexican. He's here.
Not for
He's
long.
in here.
He might be here.
Ben Adams will be back on Friday to do a show about our picks for this weekend's fights for Conor Ben and Chris Eubank, for El Campo and my guy Fundora. And is it any other fight? I know those two specifically will be back.
This weekend, and then the following weekend we jump.
Okay.
Bigger shit.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll be back Friday to give our predictions and our weigh-in show, have our weigh-in show for next week. And I think that's going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see the weigh-in show to see what happens if Salt Bay Steak and the hamburger Pinky Finger Bandit are going to be on weight.
Flatline that light-skinned motherfucker. I'm not bullshitting. I hope he flatline his ass for all the light-skinned people that don't like them kind of light-skinned people. And everybody can say he's Caucasian. No, that he is light-skinned. He can't even fit into the mixed man crowd because he do light-skinned men shit. When I saw him in that restaurant with that goddamn thing on his shoulders, where's the rest of the fucking fur, sir? This is some shit your wife should be wearing. Why are you wearing it? You look a mess. It's giving reach too much. It's giving reach too much. Then when he dangled that meat in that man's mouth and he stuck his tongue out, I was done. There's actually no more that you can say to me that will ever make me respect you as a man. Like, I can't respect nobody. And then he had on a fur and a fucking t-shirt. A white t-shirt. It's giving crime and victim at the same time. What is the matter with you? How are you doing both of this at the same time? You are rich and poor together. Then he stood. Friend, he was standing when he let that man dangle that meat over his mouth.
He was. No, y'all, we are talking about Chris Eubank in his encounter with the steak cutting Salt Bay man. Yeah, we talked about this earlier.
It's giving, friend, all the things. He got some white kids in his closet. I know.
All right, then.
No, we ain't no. No.
Okay.
He got some white kids. And they laced up and he got them bitches tied in a bow. And then when he ready to go outside, he just put his feet in them and step on the back. You know them girls that wear their shoes like that? Slid his foot right in them and just stepped on the back. The back of it a little dirty. How dare he? I'm so upset that he even thought that shit was okay. You would the burger, now the steak. Don't you eat shit else. Because if your ass can't make that fucking weight, I'm going to come in here Friday and get on your light-skinned ass. Do you know what I'm...
Listen, if he don't make weight and he been posting food videos, I'm gonna let him have it. I'm going to let him have it. You gonna burn him up. You gonna burn him up. Why you posting? You the one with the big chunk of weight to lose. Why are you wrestling with beef and posting videos about it? Why? Why you tongue wrestling with beef?
You eating? You need meal replacements. You need to be on a bariatric diet for a month. You need nothing but liquid foods. That's 20 pounds of weight. You ain't did that. And wow, you ain't been that small since you was in high school. And you eat hamburgers with bread.
With bread, with a big hunk of bread.
Big
brioche bun.
The brioche buns.
Big brioche bun.
You know we like to eat.
Yeah, right.
That's a goddamn shame.
Right.
It is. But you sat up there and you ate this big ass fucking burger with this bun. And you had your pinky all up. You better had a water. I know he had a dark soda with that. No, this is a cola. Yeah. You know, he's supposed to have all that fucking sugar. That's weight. Friend, he gonna bring that little piece of tissue out at that weigh-in. I'm telling you, he ain't gonna be able to get it.
Listen, I don't know. I just know if his behind does not make that weight next week, Friday's show is going to be excellent because I'm going all the way in. I didn't realize when we first started tonight, I forgot that he had the burger video. Then he comes with the steak video. Sir, you better be on weight is all I know. And you gonna mess around and Conor Ben gonna knock you out. You gonna mess around because you have to shrink down in weight. And your last performance wasn't a good one. Let me just say, you was out there looking like a Roy Jones defect, and it was not a good look for you. I know Conor Ben ain't been fighting the best of competition, but he gets what he got up out of there. So you coming in with a soft body, and he gets to eat what he want to eat basically, and come up in weight. Man, listen, that's a recipe for disaster. I'm thinking they trying to. Hey, man. I ain't gonna tell you my pick without telling you my pick.
He light skinned and embarrassing. That's it. And when you a light skinned embarrassment, you're gonna have to get away and get into hiding. Cause ain't no way. I don't like him and Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua ain't light skinned, but they got the mid skinned brothers looking real funny.
And hey, man, it's gonna be very interesting at the very least. People are, not really talking about this fight in the US, but this is a fight that I'm very interested in. I think it's going to be a great. I think it's going to be an exciting fight. Let me say that. I think it's going to be an exciting fight. I don't think it's going the distance, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
It ain't going the distance. Because Chris Eubank's gonna be hungry. All he's gonna have to do is hit him in the stomach one more time, and that bitch gonna be growling. And once that stomach start growling too much, he gonna cripple from the pain. You know when you be hot, friend. We've been juicing, getting our life right around here. You already know the hunger of fucking juicing.
Well, he ain't juicing. His ass eating meat.
But
he eating meat.
Gonna be eating shit. He eating all that shit this week because he finna have to fast for the next 8 days. All he can have is a cap full of water. Every other hour he can get a cap full of water.
A cap full, just
a cap full, and not a big cap. That the bottled water cap. He get a bottled water cap. That right there. He get that right there full of water. That's it. Every other hour, that keep him a little bit hydrated. He need to get in there and sweat.
he says, you know, he's working out. Because I watch, and I need to get off here and watch the second installment. I think it came out already. Their version of All Access or whatever. So yeah, he says he's working out and he's talking good stuff, talking about he's not like most fighters who have to leave home for training camp to stay focused and, you know, do what they're supposed to do. He can train at home and still. And I'm thinking, no, you can't, because you're eating up everything. But we gonna see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I think he gonna be in trouble though.
Yeah, and next week gonna be lit. Don't forget, next week is my friend's little birthday party on the 7th when we come in here on the 7th. So don't weird people just don't show up, because we having a birthday party for my friend. And we gonna do it on Friday. Keto ain't gonna help him, Jay Good.
No.
He needs a cap full of water every other hour for the next week. And he needs to work out on top of that. 8 counts. He needs to swim. He needs to sweat. All that.
I ain't gonna say it. Come back and catch us next Friday, because that weigh-in is gonna tell the tale. That weigh-in is really gonna tell the tale.
Yeah. He gonna get out there and his stomach gonna be cramped and hunger pain ain't no bitch, especially if you gotta go all week.
Well, that might serve him well in the fight. He might be so mad that he just go in there and knock the shit out of him and knock him out because he mad and hungry.
Now you know, you hungry, you can't concentrate, friend.
This is true.
I done been real. Listen, my friend starved me, y'all, for like a week, and I lost a shitload of weight. But I was mad at everybody that week. I went to work. I was cussing people out. I came home. I was cussing people out. I was calling my friend. I was cussing people out to my friend. I was angry. He ain't gonna be able to focus with them hunger pains, friend. No.
I hope. I don't want to say I hope. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very, 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 very interesting. Very, very.
I'm drinking next Friday.
Yeah, I am too. Well, it's gonna be my birthday, so I'm gonna be.
It's gonna be a high Henny night, friend.
What is it?
A high Henny night.
No, I'm not drinking high Henny. No,
yeah. Warm Henny.
I can't.
It's gonna be a celebration.
No, I want to be able to get up and walk the next morning. So not warm Henny, not.
I don't know. On the 29th, listen here. On the 29th, you're gonna be like, friend, is you okay? I'm be belligerent and shit in here.
I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna be good.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it.
No, friend, on my birthday, I'm drinking. I'm going old school. I'm going off the bottom shelf for my birthday.
Not bottom shelf, no.
Nah, we ain't doing no top shelf. No, we going off the bottom. No. Way off in the back, the ones where you gotta scooch down and look down to see what's down there.
Yeah. Not that, no.
Yeah.
No.
It's gonna be lit live and local up in here. But it's a celebration. We ain't got drunk like that since New Year's.
Girl. Ooh. That was a good show, though. That was a very good show. Yeah.
If y'all ain't never like went back and watched some of our old shows, we have a couple of them in there to get. But that first New Year's show that we did,
that holiday show,
me and my friend, we drank too much, and somebody asked a question, and that shit almost went all the way left field. It went so
far. It though. We held it together though. We did.
Because what was the knockout of the year?
All right, y'all. We will see y'all and talk to y'all next Friday. We really do appreciate. Look, Boxing, I'm trying to get old school pregnant. We really appreciate y'all.
Be coming to old kids, y'all.
Back. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I really do appreciate y'all coming back. Those of y'all who are just coming in for the first time, we had an earlier stream that we did, and it was a good stream too. But we had the bright idea that we were going to bring in guests to be on the panel, and my trigger finger was not quick enough. There were two idiots that came in the show and posted some really, really, really horrific nastiness. And so we had to delete that whole show and we came back with this one. So I appreciate y'all for coming back because the numbers have gone up just as much on this show as they were on the first one. And we really appreciate y'all for that. We will see y'all next Friday. Friend, do you have any parting words for the wonderful people in the chat?
Of course. I just want to touch on one thing because Boxing and Barbecue is always obligated to send me to Tulum. So I'm going to go to Tulum just for him. I do believe that Rigo is still pink in the face. I mean, pink. Not just any kind of pink, carnation pink. Because all them stabs didn't fell off. He healed, but he's still pink. Please don't cook pressure cooker beans and pressure cooker. They don't go together. Rice and pressure cooker beans especially. Don't put the beans in the pressure cooker. Okay, y'all. Y'all have a great evening. Praise the Lord. All praise to Allah. All that stuff. No, I'm not evil. See, don't cut my mic off. Boxing and Barbecue, don't ask me shit else because now these people are telling her to cut my mic off. Okay, y'all asked me a question and I told you keep your food out the pressure cooker if you don't know how to use it.
Man, listen. Okay, y'all. Thank you. Woo, Baciana being on the one. And this is no liquor, y'all. She ain't had a liquor tonight. So
listen, I need to stop reading these comments. First off, no, KA. Trill Boxing didn't get rid of shit. Let's clear one thing up because I know y'all wondering what's going on with the fight party. Our good brother Black with the bad feet has been doing a whole lot of stuff. And just so happened on Sunday is his day to motherfucking relax. So y'all let my good brother rest his fucking feet and y'all mind y'all motherfucking business. We'll see you on the trail when we see y'all. But we still on the trail. We just here temporarily. Because Black is resting his bunions.
Okay. All right. Jeez. Ooh, all up in this. Anyway, y'all have a fantastic rest of the evening. Have a great week. I'm gonna be on vacation doing what I do on vacation. And I'll see y'all back on Friday. I might see y'all on Wednesday since I'm gonna be off and whatnot. I'm doing a staycation. I ain't going nowhere this time. So I'll probably drop something on Wednesday for the people. But until then, y'all be sure to come back next Friday. And we'll see y'all again on Sunday. Okay. Y'all have a fantastic night. And thank y'all again for coming back. We really do appreciate that. All right. Peace. They came back, friend.
They like us.